Hi, beautiful beings. Hello, hello. Welcome. And yeah, I hope everybody having a beautiful and powerful day. And today I really want to talk about a really important topic, very, very important, about mind and body connection, about the immune system, and how we deal with anger and suppressing like stress and anger, and how we deal with that, because it's normal that we have stress and anger, but it's all about how we are dealing with that, if we are suppressing it or we are just you know facing it and put it out, punch a pillow or anything. So the point is really to really don't suppress any emotions that we have, like in our life, wherever it's coming. Just deal with it and set your boundaries, because as soon you suppress anything, can be love or anger or anything, that's will cause you really illness and sickness in the future. So anything that you are not taking care of, not taking care of yourself, in the long term you're suppressing these emotions, and then it causes you sickness, and you will see maybe something coming up in your skin, or you really start feeling sick, because it's also the cancer and all this sickness sometimes is just caused by us, or most of the time is caused just by us. So it doesn't matter if we eat well, exercise, but if we do a stressful life and we are not taking care of ourselves, we just get sick, because we don't love ourselves, we don't really take care of ourselves, in a way to slow down and really to give self-love, and not always just giving and people pleasing and saying always yes, 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 and we are always giving and over giving, and that form of over giving, it's just stepping out from our authenticity and make us ill, sick, and it shows, and it's I can see it in people, and I knew, and that's why it's very crucial to really be aware of it, and stop, like anything that it's not serving you. It can be job, if you are not happy that it's burning you out. Just get slow down to get a reflection, a deep reflection. If you otherwise you just start being really sick, and seeing if you're over giving, or you're just in a way you are also loving yourself. So self-love, it's always the first, and then when we are like loving ourselves and taking care of ourselves and say no when it's the right time, and not just to our friends, yes, of course they are asking us something and we are just always saying yes, because they know that we are always giving. But it's really the time to stop that, and to don't burn ourselves, and to stay in our authenticity. Otherwise we're gonna lose ourselves, lose our health, start getting sick, because we are over giving to people, over doing something that is not is against our health. And it's the time really to observe and be aware of how we are loving ourselves, how we are setting the boundaries, how we are saying no. the no that you are not saying the first, then you will see the no. It will, you will see it in your illness. It will, your body will show you that something is going on and you need to take care of me. Otherwise, you're gonna really lose all yourself. And sometimes it just shows in the skin. Sometimes big illness and comes, and it shows that cancer for many patients, it shows that the main reason is how we deal with stress and how we are processing the stress, how we are processing the anger. So if we are processing the anger, for example, someone come to me and is too close to me, and you say no, and that's a healthy way to set our boundary, to say no, and to deal with anger is a healthy anger. But if we are angry and just because we want that people likes us and not seeing us in some way, we are suppressing it, then you just suppress and suppress and suppress. You're not crying, because like we grew up like this, like the programming, and to don't cry, to don't express yourself, and all of that abuse or anything that need to come out. They need to be talked about. You need to express this out and say no, scream it out, and just like move it out. Don't suppress. Any suppression will really affect your health really heavily. That's very important, and I think that is the main reason that we have in our life is stress and anger, and we just don't know how to deal with that. And it's very important to get informed and understand that we need to really deal with that and process it in a healthy way to release it out. Otherwise we're gonna just burn ourselves. And just get some notes. So because the mind and the body is all attached, is only one, and it's attached to the immune system. So anything that comes in your mind that is stress, if you then it comes to your heart, and then it's attached to the immune system. So if you're stressed or anything or any emotions that is negative, you're putting down or how I can say, stopping our immune system. So immune system, it's really low, and that's why you get sick when you think about something negative or you're stressed, and you get more sick. You get like flu, because your immune system naturally lowers down when you are like in low vibration, thinking negative or stress. And that, if you are not processed in a healthy way, which is like talking about it openly, expresses out from your body, your mind, but is in your body, because it gets stuck and stored in your body. That's why also there is body work, which is a massage, deep massage, that release all the blocks and emotions from your body, because every time that we get some emotions that we are not expressed well, expresses out, instead of repressing it, we get it stored in our body, and then we are just full of stuck emotions or trauma in all our body. And that's long term, it's just affecting again our health. So it's very important to just express our authenticity, which is the most important thing, to be really authentic and not giving a fuck about pleasing others or saying no to others, and just be you, and live a healthy life, without always pleasing people and doing stuff for people continuously. And I can say, like, it's reflecting as well to my side as well, like I'm always wanting to help. Always my mind is like always wanted to help, is my nature, or maybe it's in the nature of the humanity. But it's we are just in a way burning ourselves. We are just exhausting our energy. We are giving our energy out, and we are also giving away our authenticity to please others, to help others all the time, and that make us sick and burn out without having any more energy, empty. So this is a call to to reflect and see how you are dealing with stress, how you're dealing with anger, and if you are suppressing it, if you feel that there is love and you are like suppressing it, just share it out. Don't suppress anything. And that's so important to live our life in a healthy way, because if you are not doing that, in one day you find yourself that you're sick, and you think, yeah, I'm eating well, I'm exercising, I'm doing that, I'm working a lot, and I'm a businessman, but at the end you're not realizing that you're just like working so much, giving so much away, without sometimes celebrating yourself, loving yourself, and yeah, just doing some self-love first, and filling up yourself. And then when your cup is full and you're like, okay, I'm celebrating myself a lot, and then the over love that you're giving to yourself, it's gonna go to others, and that is the most healthy way to give love to others from a um, from a place of 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 overflowing, because it's not lacking, and that is completely different energy when you give it from overflowing rather than lacking and burning yourself for others. And like, there is a research that if you have anger or stress and you keep it repressed inside of you without expressing it out, without talking to anyone about it, you get 4 times mostly sick in 4 times more sick. And that's a lot. But if you have any stress and you're dealing with that, and that has to be with your lifestyle and being really aware of it, and just every emotion that comes, don't think it's just here in the mind, because after it goes to the heart, and then it gets stuck and stored in our body, as I said. So let's process anything, any stress, anything that comes, just move it out. And also to take care of our well-being more than attachment. So we are more important than the attachment that we have in our life. So important to detach from any needs, detach from anything that is bringing us to unhealthy or losing ourselves in the attachment, and come back to ourselves, to give love to ourselves first, before to the attachment that we have. And we in all our life we we have needs and everything that start to detach from it and just living here present and loving ourselves. So yeah, thank you for joining me, and you can see again the video. It's really powerful, and you need to listen to this and you need to act on this, and it's a mind-blowing, and to start working on ourselves and do action of whatever information you have and you received, for our best well-being. Okay, so again, smile, love, process any emotions and any anger, stress that you have in your life. Slow down from overgiving. Very important to start stepping to your authenticity, and that will give you open doors for anything, success and love and abundance. There is a huge gate for you of opportunity if you step into your authenticity. That is your health. All right, and thank you for being here with me. Being here, committed to grow, to discover more yourself and evolve, and being in nature, being with nature, being nature, and being just like really important to evolve every day, to transform yourself, and like we doing spiritual work, and maybe sometimes it's scary for people, but spirituality doesn't mean you're in Zen all your day, all the time, and there is nothing that comes to you. It's not that. It's more learning and cultivating to shift the mind from negatives thoughts or negative circumstances that come in your life, and you're just starting to deal it with another mind perspective, to shift the mindset to shift it and see the things in a different perspective, to on a positive one. So you just shift from negative to positive very quickly, and it's being more aware, and that is healthy, instead of having something negative and you're just like getting stuck all day for months and months with this. Being evolving and being spiritual, it's also mean to shift the perspective of your mindset to on a positive way, from a negative a positive way, to just to elevate you again to a positive thinking and not a negative one. So you see always the things as happening for you, not to you. Everything it's here for us to grow, to evolve. That's why you always like, instead of being a victim, just be positive that it's happening for you for some reason, to make you grow, to challenge you, to make you grow. Thank you for being here, and I love you all. You poo poo poo.